Hey, welcome to my channel. What's there to say? I mean, Knicks won. I mean, am I shocked? No, I'm not entirely shocked. It's just surprising that the Knicks are wholeheartedly beating the Sixers the way they are. Now, mind you, Embiid's not fully healthy. We're seeing that now. Embiid's not fully healthy. I was just a little surprised that the Knicks were winning this game without OG because quite honestly, last time they didn't have OG, they couldn't get past the Pacers. Um, and you know that he was part of the, he was an integral part of the game, and I thought he was going to be an integral part of this game as well too. This series, but um, the Knicks stepped up. All the other role players stepped up. I'm really shocked and surprised. I mean, Mikal Bridges, he's stepping up in the playoffs now. I mean, surprisingly, it's. I mean, I don't know what happened in that Atlanta series after Game Three. What happened in that locker room? It's unknown, but something has dramatically changed with the Knicks since that game. And that locker room, I guess, I'm assuming it's like, it was a all players locker room conference because it the Knicks are completely different. I mean, they're say playing unselfish ball. Now, mind you, I'll say this game, Game Three, the Knicks were a little sloppy. The Knicks were a little bit more sloppy than normal. A lot of turnovers, but I think the Knicks were very lucky that also the 76ers were very sloppy because, quite honestly, those turnovers, a good team, a really good team, would have capitalized and taken the Knicks and won this game. Fortunately, the 76ers were having just as bad of a game as the Knicks were, so we got very fortunate that we won in this situation. Um, it shows that Paul George, the first half, you saw like in the first half, I mean, we were running away with it towards the end of the second quarter, but when Paul George was on, like they were pretty much in it at that point. When they were able to contain Paul George in the second half to practically 0 points, you saw where the Knicks were at that point. And the fact is, Embiid was like, pretty much, not himself truly. And Maxi, he's not going to win it by himself. But reality is we were very fortunate without Ojo and Anunoby that the Knicks role players were able to step up and were able to capitalize on also the 76ers messiness or sloppiness, beside the Knicks being sloppy, but more, capitalizing more than what the Knicks did. Um, so reality is with Game Four, I honestly don't know because quite honestly, I thought the Knicks. I don't. I still see. I think it's going to go to a Game Six. The Knicks winning in six, but it's a possibility that the Knicks probably win in Game Five or maybe even sweep. Because honestly, this is a surprise in and of itself for me. Because I'm not shocked, but I'm surprised that they are winning the way they're winning right now. Um, Leon Rose probably saw something that we didn't see because, quite honestly, with Mike Brown, something happened. I don't know if this is a Mike Brown thing where he basically changed the team, or this was the players all locker room conference where they something happened basically because they're playing a little bit more unselfish now. And like Carl Anthony Towns, Cad basically is in this playoff series since his assists have gone up considerably, and he's finding the open man very quickly at that point. Um, Granted, now he's getting into foul trouble here and there like very quickly as well too, and that's the unfortunate part. He is playing the defense and he's playing his role at this point. And quite honestly, I'll say this: if Brunson is taking over the series now. Like he took over this game as well too. He is legitimately becoming that tier one. I think he's now. I'm kind of changing my tune a little bit to the point like I kept calling him a tier one A, and I would always say he's only going to be a tier one if he brings the Knicks to the finals. Grant, more so when he every time each year he had an issue getting past Halliburton. I was like, all right, he's not that tier one because like a guy of that nature should be able to get past this guy. Reality is this guy's taking it upon himself now, put everyone on his back to basically take this team, and he's actually going forward. Real question is like in the next series, if the Knicks, I hate to say this, but like I'm looking forward, which I shouldn't, but when the Knicks go into the next series, in the Eastern Conference Finals, can Brunson do this on his own? Because can he carry them on his back at that point? Because he might be just tired at that point. Because quite honestly, this is a case where like, as good as he is, if he doesn't move the Knicks into the finals, it's going to be a massive disappointment, quite honestly, on Brunson himself, basically. And then he will kind of bring my opinion of him back to that tier 1A level at that point. But right now, as a result of this game three, he's one notch up into me calling him a tier 1 superstar. You're going to probably disagree with me, of course, and like you're welcome to do that as well, too. And honestly, I'll tell you this. The numbers are speaking otherwise. But at the same time, this is a guy where a tier 1 will bring his team to the finals. May not win it, but he can bring this team to the finals. Now you're going to say, it's like, well, what about Charles Barkley? Charles Barkley was a superstar. He brought his team to the finals. Similarly, Karl Malone and John Stockton brought their team to the finals. Gary Payton brought their teams to the finals. But even though they didn't win it, they were tier 1 because they brought their team to the finals. At that point, same as Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing brought his team to the finals. They didn't win it, but he brought his team to the finals. If Brunson can do this, that'd be now. Of course, if the Knicks win the series, win the finals, that'd be even more amazing. The question is like, I don't know who the Knicks will go, or if the Knicks were to get past what seems like it's going to most likely be the Pistons. If the Knicks can capitalize on the Pistons' deficiency, honestly, I thought the Cavs would be able to capitalize on it. What the Orlando Magic did to the Pistons, I thought basically the Cavs could capitalize on it and realize that Cade Cunningham can't be is the only lone scorer. They don't have a secondary scorer. All they got is box at everyone else. But that wasn't happening. This is going to be interesting to see actually in the next series. I know I shouldn't be looking forward, but it's hard not to, quite honestly. I mean, quite honestly, come Sunday, it's possible the Knicks win and sweep. It's most likely they sweep. I don't know. I look for the Sixers to definitely come out strong in Game 6. I mean, Game 4. Look for them to come out strong. 76ers are not going to get swept. I don't think they're going to get swept. They don't want to get swept at home. Look for Embiid and more than anyone else, and Maxey. Look for these two. Paul George has to get into it, but look for Embiid to basically take the game over at this point in Game 4 because Embiid's not going to be swept. He's been swept once. He's not going to let that happen again. This is a guy that's going to go all out to keep his team alive, and he's going to be the one that's going to be the main scorer at that point. He's probably going to attack the rim more and more to the point I think he's realizing if he attacks the rim more, he can get Cat to be fouled out at that point. And if Cat gets fouled out, Embiid's going to have his way at that point. Mitch Robinson, yeah, he can only have so much at that point because, like you saw what Mitch Robinson basically is like, he can contain Embiid, but he won't be able to contain him that much because if Embiid keeps going to the basket as much as he's done in this game, it shows that the Knicks will have problems. Time will tell, but we'll have to see what Game 4 is. But all I can say is I'll leave it at that. Let's wait for Game 4. Go New York, go New York, go. With that, I'll leave it at that. Unfiltered, unedited, of course, always unrehearsed. Until next time.